What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video with your boy Q, where we react to anything and everything on this channel. Today we got Playback, and they're talking about I deserve half of my man's money. Some females said, females in 2021, their head is just different. I ain't gonna lie, but anytime they react to this little podcast, I already know the female here says something crazy and just crazy one-sided at the same time. But yeah, if you don't hit that subscribe button, and let's see what these females are saying this time.
She said, what if I answer the fucking call?
See, they laughing crazy already, so I really want to know what the female said.
Playback,
Welcome back.
We here with another banger. Eight of the tables trying to answer the age-old question about marriage and prenups, and is marriage an insurance policy for women?
I feel like if you're gonna invest in Shorty and you already thinking like, oh, she's gonna leave me when she gets on, she's gonna leave me. So every move that you make, every benefit that you allow her to have, you have to make sure it's benefiting you at the long run.
So you're with the person now because you think you're on a certain pedestal and they're not, and once they surpass you or get on the same level, they don't need you anymore. So that's a problem within yourself. You cannot think like
It's facts.
like that.
If I put all my eggs in this basket and this basket breaks, where do I end up?
Now, if
so
a
let me put some type of protection in myself.
You're just projecting at that point.
No, I'm not.
Ain't no protection, because if a girl could decide to get up and leave, we gotta protect ourselves and our interests the same way they would protect themselves if we leave them. That don't make no sense.
One more thing, real
Because I know she's about to say something idiotic.
Look, A&P, business.
Yes.
We got a business, man. It's an LLC.
Yes.
Now, A&P has business insurance, general business insurance. We have errors and omissions insurance. We have renters insurance. It's not because
A hell
I
of
think we need
insurance.
him. It's not because I think we'll ever need him. It's just
Might need it one day.
if we do need him, it'll be fucking fantastic to have him.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So, in the same sense,
It's also not projection.
people acting like being preventative is like
a negative thing or something like that.
A man can have sex until he fucking dies and makes kids damn near that whole
she's
time.
bad,
A
bro.
female is
What?
I ain't going front. She is kind of bad. I ain't going front. She look good. Other one in the corner, light skin look. Hey, let me stop before I get caught up.
I'm trying to think about taking
I'm
sound
my
like-
girl knocked
sound
my
like
head
she
off.
was nut shit. No cap.
actually sacrificing more because we don't get our
say it
looks
again.
married
Say it
Negative.
again.
A man
Negative.
can have sex
Negative.
until he fucking dies and makes kids damn near that whole time. A female is actually sacrificing more because we don't get our looks back, our tits start.
Nah, I agree. I agree with she say 100% because I got 2 kids and I seen the change in the female's body. You feel me? So she's not lying.
Sagging, our ass starts getting flat. We ain't got time to be playing with y'all like that.
So
no,
stop-
I agree.
no, marry me or let me keep it moving because at the end of the day, I can't keep playing these games like y'all can keep playing these games.
Yeah, but you ain't.
Like, it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
she-
It's a
she
sacrifice
kinda
as well.
spitting
Give me
facts,
my
not gonna
insurance
front.
because I'm taking care of your kids. That shit is hard. I'm taking care of the home. You
Wait,
got
hold.
somewhere cozy and clean to come home.
Oh my God, yo, you're taking care of your kids because that's your kids as well, and you're taking care of the crib because that's your crib as well. Like that's not something to like say it's our fault about.
Because if you were by yourself, you would just come home to your pissy ass toilet, you're half a fucking shower curtain, and
Oh
that's
my
how you
God.
gonna live. But when
And you know what's crazy? She's not lying because men could live with way less than women. Like we could literally have a crib with a couch and a TV on the floor and our bed, and we're good. We live good. The girls come in and they do all this extra stuff. Like I don't understand it.
when you have a female, she's gonna take care of home and make sure everything's.
You know why? You know why we got half a
This is
shower
so-
curtain?
Exactly.
So fucking
Marcel,
dumb, bro.
this lady
is
here-
so fucking dumb.
This lady
Everything
here, look.
she said was so dumb.
She believes that the value she provides putting a shower curtain on the shower
Oh
is
my
so
God,
it just
exactly.
transcends
Yeah, so mind
all your hard
everything.
work at the workplace.
Oh my God.
Because she makes it a home. Yo, bro, if it was important, he would just do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
not a
care.
necessity.
We're like
You don't
perfectly
need it
fine.
to live.
Half
You
of
can
the
live
stuff we
without
talk
it.
about is made comfortable for you to live there.
Because you care.
You
So you're
care.
doing it for you. Stop pretending like you're
I
doing this shit.
was perfectly fine with my pissy toilet for literally 7 years of my life. I'm fine with that. You care about that stuff.
God, that's
so stop
hilarious.
make it seem like it just made my life just completely better.
That's so
when the toilet
isn't that
was clean.
crazy? She could do something for herself and,
and
say she's
also-
doing it for the man.
And also,
Exactly.
you need to realize, like, you sitting there saying like, she essentially said we can't play games when we're young because our looks are going to go, and so like that's what we're risking right now.
Which is true.
Which is fine, but that's still a you problem because that's essentially saying that's the only value I bring are my looks. So instead of actually working on yourself to provide other things that a man may need, why you?
Wait, I guarantee you, if you start talking to a girl, first question I ask her, what can you provide to a relationship? And I bet she's gonna fold on the question.
Doing that, work on yourself. Do something else.
You a good space to work in. Our good years are
I'm
gone.
sorry to stop
Y'all are
pausing the
still
video
old,
'cause it's
getting
long,
money
but
and
you get
still
what I'm
having
saying.
young girls, sugar babies, and all kinds of stuff, and living your best life, driving a Ferrari. And
man, that is a nasty attitude. You know how you can help clean that up?
Oh man,
by using today's sponsor,
Oh,
Teach Handling. Teach Handling is the best when it comes.
Well, they paying bills. I respect it, but.
And they've simplified the whole process for me.
Paying bills.
Who's projecting? Now tell me right now who's projecting.
Bro, when she's young, she's young. When she gets older and she's fucking with someone young, then they're sugar babies.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
now
I'm
all older, you know, my ass is sagging, my titties are sagging, and where's my insurance if you didn't marry me? Like, what do I get out of that, out of taking care of you?
I agree with...
You get all the financial benefits y'all females only talk to men for. You get all that financial benefit.
Both of y'all, really, reality, because I do agree with everybody know I'm single unless I'm married, all right? So you definitely need to get married.
I don't agree with that single until you married, because...
And a man, we just got to know and analyze exactly who we invest in our time to. So if a man don't, and I'm a firm believer of this, if a man don't marry you, which means he's showing you how much he's willing to invest into you. Period. So now investments for us, it's kind of a little easy as what my boy was saying, Rico was saying this, because really, if you were just talking about investing in financial aspect, you don't got to be my wife for me to invest into you. I'll just be clear here, right? But however, if we are together and we trying to, I think a woman's security is marriage. You have to get married.
I was watching.
I ain't gonna front. I feel like boy said a whole bunch of nothing just now. I ain't even gonna front. Oh, the way he just said.
A video about healthy and unhealthy relationships, and it was a black man talking, and he said, and he was like, some people love to say, oh, it's just a piece of paper, it don't mean anything. So when you go to sign a...
I ain't gonna front. I was one of them type of dudes like, that's just a piece of paper, and that title marriage don't mean something, but low-key marriage is deeper than, you feel me, that as you go older, you understand that shit more.
$1 million contract. Don't sign a contract. Just take their word for it, right?
Not the same thing.
A piece of paper doesn't mean anything.
Not the same thing.
Pick up a contract then. Yeah. Because a contract, that's all it is legal protection. So if you want to fuck me over, contracts can give me the right to take you to court and win. This contract right here said I'd win if you did that, and you did that. So I'm gonna take you to court and get what's mine.
Exactly. Two different things.
I understand.
Two totally different things.
Of the woman, I mean, they're essentially admitting that a woman's value is at its peak in your 20s and maybe early 30s because of visual appearance. But then what the thing that I have a problem with is saying that once that is done,
facts.
like it just is gonna just go to shit, and it's like I don't necessarily believe that to be true because at some point in our relationship, I would have to be acknowledgeable of that I'm in this relationship with you and I'm committed with you long term beyond just looks and your ability to make children. Like I would have to be, because that's the only way I would commit long term.
It's a fact.
We're going to be long term, making sure you build certain characteristic traits about yourself to where when we get to that point, you don't feel like you're just worthless in this relationship. Because essentially that's what you are predicting in the relationship. That once we get to 35, 36, 37 plus, that you will be worthless.
The purpose of marriage and contracts in general
I see what Lo's saying.
to protect both parties. So that's the root of it.
No, it's not.
You know, which is why I say it's to...
Bro, what fucking planet does a marriage contract protect?
See, I said boy was saying a whole bunch of nothing.
It doesn't. There's not a single state where that happens.
I don't know what he's saying.
That's the whole purpose of a prenup, is for actual financial protection, or beyond that, really. Good. What are we talking about? Right now we're talking about marriage as an insurance policy. Insurance for what? What is the insurance going to cover?
They're saying it's supposed to insure.
Insurance is going to cover females getting half, even though they came with absolutely nothing.
Ensure the amount of stuff that they put in and invest in a relationship.
You know what marriage is, Lo? Marriage is you and the other person are one. In not just in terms of like your love for one another, but now also legally. That's what you are. You're becoming one.
Yes.
That's the opposite of an insurance policy for either of y'all, right? So like if the woman has more financial interest, then it's not insurance for her, it'd be insurance for the man. And most of the time, women get custody of kids when you have kids.
That's a fact. Women
to get.
Yep. If women's 100% get custody of the kids, no matter how much the male make, women, if they want custody, they're gonna get custody. And that shit is fucking insane, especially child support. Oh my God, the amount of money athletes pay in child support is crazy. The female haven't made that much money ever in their life, and some of them never even got married. And the amount of money they get sometimes is absurd.
Get custody of the kids and potentially charge child support, all of that. So when we talk about insurance, we're talking about what would happen in a worst case scenario. So you saying is marriage an insurance policy for women is basically the question is admitting that marriage
is a risk.
Marriage is not no insurance policy because one, marriage might not even last. So both parties have to lose something. Not just females have to lose something just because they're older and they want insurance on the relationship. Like, nah, that don't make no sense.
For men.
I could be 70 years old and still produce. She can't produce at 70 years old, supposedly, right? But on the flip side of it, if I 100% agree with y'all about protection, right? Getting married to protect y'all. But I also agree that a man should protect himself.
Bro.
If you truly love me, why not sign a prenup?
Exactly.
Okay.
Boy finally said something. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
It's getting interesting now, Marcel.
And now he's making the point.
So we clarified so far in this video that women should protect themselves by getting married.
Yes.
Now the question was asked: should men protect themselves with a prenup?
Yes.
I'm curious what the response is.
Yeah, I'm saying. So we know it's common in marriage that women get married to men and then have a baby by them and then get a divorce. And she was using this man this whole entire time for money just to be.
Yep. And guess what? The woman's gonna leave with the fucking bag every time. The woman's gonna leave the bag. They come with nothing, and you're already up. They get a divorce. They leave with half of your shit.
Financially secure, right? So that happens. Let's not pretend like that does not happen.
Okay.
So I think that to counter that, why can't men have prenups?
No one said men couldn't have prenups. Now, what are the agreements with the prenup?
You leave with what you came with. That's my terms of the prenup.
Came in with,
Yep.
or are you getting half? Like,
Nah, half is they ain't getting half of shit.
She said you're leaving with half.
You ain't getting half of shit. You're not leaving with half of nothing unless we had nothing. And we got married and then we built like some empire, then okay, I'll see half if we invest in the same. But if we invest the same amount of time, money, and effort, you're not getting half of shit. That's just facts.
Yo, men can't protect themselves. Women can.
Men can protect themselves in a relationship.
She's like, why would you even want to? She's baffled. Like the idea that like, why would you want to protect yourself?
Like,
Isn't it? I thought it was love.
Why are you making this financially?
I thought it was love. Like when it comes to us, the marriage is an insurance policy. We have to protect ourselves, and everyone goes, And then men are like, but prenup to protect our financial interests? But why would you even want to?
Exactly.
What's this finance?
I don't. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Now put this in perspective. Now say you find a girl, y'all get married, but she was up and you was down, right? Would they still say the same thing about you leaving with half, or are they gonna say, oh, you leave what you came with? Because I bet you they gonna say you leave what you came with if your girl got all the money. I guarantee you.
This is just straight love right now.
Isn't it love? I thought it was love.
Okay.
if Rico's starting a business and I'm answering the phone,
exactly,
and we get married, but the business,
I can't.
Yo, she's not that ass. You think you will get half of the money because you answered some phone calls while I was putting in the dirty work? I was investing all my time getting the actual money, and you're just on the phone making phone calls. Like, understand that? Like, you can get a little piece, but you're not leaving with half, and all you did was answer some goddamn phones. Hell no.
Because this fucking example that they keep bringing up, we're not fucking. Look. Let me go ahead and say this right now.
Exactly,
Let me say this
bro.
right fucking now. We are not talking about this fucking fantasy world where Bonnie and Clyde came up together off the same lick, and then you think that y'all should divvy up the pie. No. We're talking about you as a woman. The same fucking people was talking about giving women allowances. You as a woman was not as financially stable as the man. which is much more common than you and your girlfriend got together and y'all built this business up and you was answering the phones while he was out in the parking lot working on the cars, and then y'all got together and y'all made Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Mechanic Shop. No, not that scenario. The scenario where he...
Nah, this is fact. But I'm gonna end this video right here because I gotta go. But this is fact. If you didn't put in the same amount of effort as me, you're not gonna have. But 9 times out of 10, the court is going in favor of the woman because that's how this system works. Females want equality nowadays, but low key, they always have the upper hand in relationships. But if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We out.